Today we did get the brand new Finesse set in 2k25, man, so we do need to go over the new Snipe filters for you guys, so let's get right to it. The first filter we're going to go over is the Finesse cheapest filter, man. For this, you just want to put your theme to Finesse. You're going to scroll your maximum bout up until you find the cheapest Finesse player on your console, which on PlayStation is selling for about 36,000 MT right now. Looks like up to like 40-ish K is what it's selling for at the moment. Just monitor the price on these for sure, but Brentberry is like the very most cheapest card in this set out of all of them. The other ones are like over 60, so keep that in mind when you're sniping on here. You want to go ahead and scroll with the cheapest Brentberry up just like this, so you're refreshing at this point and time. Obviously monitor the price on your console and how it happens later in the day, but as of right now, if any other card not named Brentberry pops up, you can buy it and sell it for profit, and you're looking to grab Brentberries for like 25k and below. 26k you can do just 10k cheaper than the cheapest one, will probably be pretty safe. Just got to be careful with these cards because they do not get sold and bought that often on the auction house, so keep that in mind and make sure you give yourself a lot of room for profit. Obviously on this filter you can see all the opals, all the pink diamonds, and all the diamonds as long as they pop up for under the price that you're scrolling on, man. Could be a really good filter. Hopefully we get some people ripping these packs and then just throwing the cards up for the wrong price. The next filter we're going to go over is the Amethyst cheapest filter, which I have a newfound love for this filter. Again, man, it's actually pretty decent. For this, you want to put your color to Amethyst. You're going to scroll your maximum bout up to about 2,000. 2.2k is around the price these cards are normally going for right now. Look, there's one up for 2,000, 2.3, 2.25, man. I do suggest you scroll on the cheapest Amethyst on this filter. Grab any card that pops up for like 1,000 MT and below. 1,200 and below is okay, and then I've just been selling mine for 1,950 if it's just one of these really cheap amethysts. But then there's a ton of amethysts that can pop up that sell for 4k, 5k, kawaii. There's just a lot of MT to actually be made on this if you know your amethyst market. So just refresh on here. There's only a couple, 2, 3, few of them that sell as cheap as, you know, 2k, 2.5k. So once you learn those ones, you can pretty much pick the other ones up for cheap enough and sell for profit. And these amethysts do pop up for around 1,000 MT a lot. You can just flip them, buy them, and resell them for profit, man. So pretty good filter. Give it a try if you're on a budget. The next filter we're going to go over is the diamond cheapest filter, man. For this, you just want to put your color to diamond. Maximum buyout for this are selling for about 9,500 MT right now on PlayStation. Again, you want to scroll because there's obviously tons of diamonds that are more expensive on this filter, man. You don't really want to scroll through 3 cards low key, so if it's like this, sometimes I'll scroll through 2, but if it's like this where there's 3 up for the exact same price, I just put my maximum about 50 MT cheaper, man. Refresh here, grab these John McLaughlin's and the cards from the Warp Zone set, man. They're unless they've gone up in price, they're all pretty much the same price. You want to grab them for about 7,000 MT and below, or about 2k, 2.2, 2.5 thousand MT cheaper than the cheapest ones on your console. That way you can make sure you get profit, because when you sell these cards back, you're gonna lose 1,000 MT in tax pretty much. So just make sure you grab them for 7k and below, 7.2k, and you're making 1,000 MT profit every snipe. And they actually pop up a ton, and not a lot of people have been working this filter lately. At least I've been getting almost every single snipe that pops up for me on here. So really good filter, a lot of MT to be made on this filter, so give it a try. And if you're seeing a trend here, the next filter that we're going over is the pink diamond cheapest filter, man. For this, you want to put your color to pink diamond. Cheapest pink diamonds right now are selling for about 37,000 MT on PlayStation, man. Definitely scrolling this one. You've got LaMelo, Wemby, Kristaps Porzingis, Michael Beasley, so many more expensive pink diamonds that can obviously pop up on here. And if they pop up for, let's say, cheapest pink diamond is 36k, so you want to bring your buyout down to 25,000. And let's say a freaking Michael Beasley pops up for 30,000, definitely a snipe, but you won't see it if you're not on the scroll, man. So always scroll when there's more expensive cards that can pop up on a filter, and go ahead and grab these cheaper pink diamonds. Wayne Embry, the guy Reggie Theus from the last set, man. grab those for about 10,000 MT, cheaper than the cheapest one. So I'd be looking to grab for around 27,000 MT right now if one of these really cheap pink diamonds pops up. And then if anybody that's a little bit more expensive does pop up, obviously grab them, as long as you can make profit at the price that they pop up at, man. Really good filter. It went absolutely crazy over the weekend. I can't even speak with all the snipes I was hearing about on this filter. So definitely spend some time on this filter, because you can get a lot of very expensive cards to pop up for 3k, 500, doesn't matter. This filter goes crazy, man. So spend some time on it. The next filter that we're going to go over is the Finesse pink diamond filter, man. For this, you want to put your color to pink diamond, put your theme to Finesse, and right now you're going to put your minimum bout to 500 and just keep refreshing. You do not really want to grab these cards for 100k on this filter. The goal and the point of this is really to hope that they pop up for somewhere around pink diamond cheapest pricing, 35k, 40k, 50k, and you can make a lot of profit per snipe if that happens. Right now these cards are selling for right around 100k, just because the packs are rare and not a lot of people rip them, so the cards don't really sell for much. David Thompson having a bid is extremely weird to me, so monitor his price. Perhaps he will be one you can grab for 100k. But I don't really know why he has a bid on it, and I don't really see that happening. So just monitor that. Right now, if I was working this filter, I would be looking to grab these cards for about 75,000 MT and below, and then post them for 100k buyout if I do snipe one. And then again, like I said, hoping that someone just throws them up for pink diamond cheapest prices, so you can make a lot of profit here. The next filter we're going over is the Finesse Southwest Division filter, man. It's basically the Mike Miller hard scope filter, man. For this, you just want to put your theme to Finesse, you're going to put your division to Southwest, and you're going to raise your maximum bout up until you're scrolling on the cheapest Mike Miller card, which on PlayStation right now is selling for about 69,000 MT, man. I feel like this card is going to be great to hardscope because he's a diamond that's selling for 69,000, which is kind of ridiculous for a diamond, since we just went over cheapest diamond price is 9,500 MT right now on PlayStation. Great benefit of this filter is you can see Galaxy Opal George Gervin and Pink Diamond Larry Keenan if they happen to pop up for the price you're working. So I think the Mike Miller hardscope is going to be good. That's going to be most of the snipes you get on this filter, but the fact that you can also see a pink diamond and an opal is great. And if either of those pop up for any price on this scroll you're working, man, pick them up. Obviously flip Larry for 100k buyout, and obviously put Opal George up for a 100k bid and see how much he goes for, man. Could be a really good filter. I think I'm gonna spend a little bit of time on here, see if we can't get a bailed snipe or a Mike Miller for around 10k, which definitely will happen, man. So let me know in the comments if you guys get anything crazy on this filter. The next filter we're going to go over is the Center Pink Diamond Northwest Division filter, man. For this, you just want to put your position to center, put your color to Pink Diamond, and then put your division to Northwest, and put your minimum bout at 500. This, again, is basically like a bold bull hardscope filter with a lot of more cards that you can actually make profit on, man. So you have Bobo on here, which just dropped. He's a little bit down in price, but he's still selling for 200k. So if he pops up for any price, obviously buy him as quick as possible. Selling for almost, I mean, that one's got a couple extra badges, but hopefully you can get almost 300 for him. And he's a pink diamond, which not many pink diamonds sell for bids anymore, so they probably get put up more frequently than opals do, and you can still make a lot of profit that way. But then you also have 5 other expensive pink diamonds on this filter that you can snipe if they pop up for under 60k, under 50k. It kind of just depends, man. You got Rudy Gobert, you got Greg Oden, who I do see sell for 100k. Karl Anthony Towns definitely sells for 100k ish, 90k, somewhere around there. So you're looking to grab those cards for 70k and below. Rudy Gobert, he usually sells for like 80, so I'd be looking to grab him for like 60k. And there is somebody else that I can't think of right now, but good few options, man. Grab them for cheap if they pop up, just to make sure that you have enough room for profit. And then if Bobo pops up for any price point, man, grab them as quick as possible. The next filter that we're going to go over is the point guard high-end filter, man. For this, you just want to put your position to point guard. You're going to raise your minimum bid up to 100,000, put your minimum bout to 500, and just refresh and scroll through the cards. Obviously there's tons and tons of expensive cards that can pop up on here. This is low-key one of my favorite filters in the game as far as high-end filters, where you do not have to enable any players and you can snipe pink diamonds and opals on the same filter. It's gonna get even better as soon as we get a dark matter point guard drop, man. I'm waiting for that, but right now you've got tons of opals, and I believe it's 3 pink diamonds on here that are all still snipes. Devin Booker, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, you've got, oh no, it's more than 3, I think, LaMelo, and then a ton of opals, obviously. Penny, John Wall, Luka's still a snipe. That one has a legend badge, but I think even base Luka's still a snipe. Oscar Robertson, Allen Iverson, Cade Cunningham's another one. Really good filter. Stephen Curry base is still a snipe, so maybe I did my math wrong, I don't remember. The last time I looked this filter up was a couple weeks ago, and we now have Steve Nash on here, which makes the filter even better, man. So if you're looking for a high-end filter and you don't want to enable anybody, this is a really good one, man. Just make sure you know your pricing on the pink diamonds, which ones to grab, which ones to not grab, but spend some time on this filter. And again, let me know in the comments if you guys get anything crazy on here. And the next filter we're going over is the Galaxy Opal filter, man. For this, you just want to put your color to Galaxy Opal, put your minimum bound to 500, and just keep refreshing over and over again, man. As of right now, everything is a snipe. Be cautious with Pete Maravich, man. He is definitely a weird one if you want to pass on him, or if you only have 100k, I would say to pass on him. Possibly some of the opals that dropped today, we need to monitor their price, like Amari, which actually has no cards for sale on the auction house right now, so maybe he is a pickup just due to rarity. Yeah, we got to monitor the price today. I don't think they're going to be anywhere close to not being a pickup, just because nobody rips these Tuesday packs. But Pete is selling for around 130 most times, sometimes 120, and I've definitely seen him go for 100k. So cautious on him. He's a little bit risky, man. I'm still grabbing every single card that pops up on here, and if I happen to lose 10k, then I lose 10k. So it's up to you in your MT situation, but a really good filter. I've actually been getting a lot more pop-ups on here lately. Mostly mid stuff, but they're definitely popping up. I think last week I averaged about 1 opal per day, which is usually about 8 hours on the filter. So give it a try, man. If you want to get some hype high-end snipes, man, could be a really good option for you. And the last filter, guys, we're going over is the dark matter filter. For this, you just want to put your color to dark matter, put your minimum bound to 500, and just keep refreshing, man. Obviously every dark matter in the game is a crazy snipe, man. We're starting to get a little bit more dark matters. Sadly, all these Tuesday drops don't have any dark matters in them, which is lame, but it is what it is. We still have close to 10 dark matters in the game now, I believe. Spend some time on here if you're just looking for a crazy snipe, but I don't know how frequently these are popping up, and I think you can definitely make more MT per hour on other filters, man. But if you do get lucky and hit one, you are making tons of profit. That's it for the video, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy it, man. If you did, smash that like button for me. I would appreciate it. If you guys want to see the crazy video where we snipe from 100,000 to a million MT in one video, click the video that's popping up on screen. Jay Grinds out.